Django, this is an incredible place to cook. Tell me how you got started.
I originally came down to the gorge to rock climb and was living in a tent. Decided to build a tree house and lived in it for about 3 years and haven't stopped since then.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit about this tree house.
Yeah, so this is the Tradewinds tree house. I tried to salvage as much of the material for this one as possible. All the siding on the lower part I actually got out of a nativity scene that was being thrown away. The floor on the inside is an old basketball floor from a high school, and if you go about it, like the railing is all tobacco stakes.
That's so cool. It's all reusable.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I love that. What a better place to have a tree house than in the Red River Gorge.
My thoughts exactly.
So the fire is looking great. We have all of our ingredients ready to go. You ready to start cooking?
Let's do it.
So I've actually had this fire going here for about 30 minutes. And we're gonna put this cast iron stand. It's just gonna help us keep everything level and easy to use. Build this log cabin style. So we're just gonna let this break down a little bit more for a couple more minutes, but while we're doing that, we might as well season the lamb chop. Avocado oil is really good for cooking over fire. And then the next thing is we're gonna salt them. Decent little pinch on each one. I like to add just a little bit more black pepper, depending on how you like it. And then we're just gonna do the same thing to the other side. Awesome. And these guys are ready to go. So we got our fire at a good medium high temperature. We're gonna put the skillet right over top. We're gonna let that sit for 2 to 3 minutes so it preheats nice and even.
So how do you know when the fire's hot enough?
That's a really good question. And we're gonna just set our hand right there and just see how long we can hold it. Past 3 seconds, we're gonna be in a pretty good cooking zone. Anything under 3 seconds is a little too hot to cook.
Okay.
So we're gonna first place the lamb in to sear the fat side, and then we're gonna flip them and cook them 2 to 3 minutes per side. All right, so the next step is they've cooked for a couple of minutes on this side, and we're just gonna flip them. While I'm doing that, do you wanna get out the butter and then get me the rosemary and thyme?
Sure thing.
All right, so we're gonna add in some butter. This is gonna get a good char on the outside of them, add in a little bit of flavor, and then we're just gonna slowly baste.
A little bath.
Yeah, a little bath. And then we're good. And you can stick that right in the cooler. The big part about cooking, especially with meat, is we need to let it rest. I'm gonna put it in the cooler because it's gonna allow the juices to redistribute back into the meat, make it tender, give us that nice color we're looking for. While we wait, cheers.
Cheers.
So these have rested for a couple of minutes. We're gonna pull them out and slice into them.
Go.
That's pretty good. Maybe a little buffalo trace with it. Cheers.
Do that again.